Hi, I'm Ricardo. Today we're going to do a lid for a composting bucket. The tools we're going to use: scissors, jigsaw, drill, of course your bit. Use a spade bit so it's wide enough so I can, when I drill the hole, I can put the blade of the jigsaw into it to cut things out. Materials we're going to use: glue. Now this is a special glue that's designed to work with the type of plastic that the buckets are made out of. I've already opened it. In that glue there's a accelerator. Dab it, let it dry 60 seconds, and then a glue. And the last material, second last material actually, is window screen. The other piece of material is the lid itself. So let's get started. Basically, all we want to do is get some large holes in this so that the air can flow in for the worms. On my one I just had, it was actually divided into 5 holes, but I want to try this. I'm going to divide it into 4 holes this time. So now I divided up into quadrants, so I'm going to basically drill a hole here, 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 and then on the outer edges, then run a jigsaw around. Safety goggles. I don't want to cut into this area, so I'm leaving a bit of a gap here. With these holes drilled, then I can bring my jigsaw in and just clean this all up. Wanted to make sure it was plugged in. Again, I'm using the bucket to hold my lid in place, but it's easy to move things around on it. So we want to leave some space here from the lid itself for structure so that the window screen just doesn't fall into the compost. So that's what it's going to end up looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 sections here, so we have 4 areas with open, and then I'm going to drill 1 hole here in the center. Alright, we got them all cut out, got the center hole drilled, peeling the tape off. Got a nice little trash can right there. So the next thing is to deburr it, which take all the cuttings. Get off it. There we go. And just deburr it, get all the plastic edging off so it doesn't get down into the compost bin when you're ready to compost. The interesting thing about having a compost bin is that just puts less stuff into the landfill. Then you can use your composted material, to put in your garden because it has worm manure in it, all the nutrients, all the bacteria, fungi, all the microorganisms you need to have a really good garden. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to put the window screen on. Now on the old one, I just dabbed a couple spots on top. Doesn't look that bad. You could put it on the inside if you wanted to, but I'll probably do the same thing here, is just a couple of dabs, a couple of spots in here around the edge just to hold the screen in. So I'm going to go cut my screen and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, we're back. I got my window screen cut. Looks like it still fits. You know, sometimes you cut things that doesn't fit. It's supposed to measure twice, cut once, as opposed to measure once and cut twice. So the plastics they use in the buckets requires a special type of glue. That's the glue you'll need to make this work. You have an activator, and that's the activator, that's the actual glue. So we're going just to do a spot check here. Now I'm pushing it all the way down through the screen onto the plastic itself. Now, once you put the activator on, you have to wait 60 seconds for it to dry. So I don't want to be moving all around, so I'm going to be doing a couple spots and then I'll just go all the way around it. So 60 seconds, I believe, are up. Put a little bit of glue down. Let that sit for a second. That will then hold the screen in place so things won't move around too much. And we'll give it a second to dry. You got to make sure that your screen is down into the glue. Do not glue your fingers to the lid. Then you have to take a razor blade to cut the skin off, and that's not fun. Come on. You can take a toothpick or a piece of plastic or something. I often use a toothpick to hold the screen down while the glue dries. This works better during the summer when it's warm, dries faster. And that's it. So I'm going to let that sit a little longer. Then I'm going to do these four corners. Then I'll just start doing a few of the edges. And we are gluing the four sections. This one's dry. I just put a rock on it to make sure that the screen was down into the glue. And we're almost done here. Now if you wanted to, make sure you don't glue your fingers down. If you wanted to. You could come back in afterwards with a X-Acto knife or scissors or something and trim this out. This is my garden. I'm not that concerned about it. It looks like, not quite. All right, now that we've got these 4 points glued down, I'm going to do these 4 points. Wait your 60 seconds so that the activator can dry. Then we're going to put our glue down and then do a couple spots on each area out here. Okay, well that's drying. Oh, I gotta make sure that stays down. With this setup like this, we're going to have a lot of air movement for our worms. And we're going to have this sealed here so that the bugs stay out. You definitely are going to end up with bugs in your garden because that's just part of nature. I do have a video out on a really inexpensive fly trap with all the ingredients you'll need to build it and all the tools and everything you need. So go look for that if you need a good fly trap. Inexpensive fly trap at that. Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and finish up. I'm going to hit like 4 spots on each one of these. Let that set, and then we'll glue it and it'll be done. I just noticed that these ribs here, I'm actually going to put the activator on those ribs so that I can find it to put the glue down. A little bit of glue on each of the ribs. If it comes up later, flips up, doesn't quite catch all the way, you can always go back and re-glue it. And that should be it. Well, let that set, and we're done. This is a screened lid for a composting bin. And all our trash is in a bag. So that's it for today. I will see you on our next video. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, I'm Ricardo. Today we're going to be doing a compost bucket. Hi, I'm Ricardo, and today we're going to be, forgot what we're doing. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hi, I'm Ricardo. Today we're going to do a lid for a composting bucket. Oh yeah, like I can remember where I put the glue, or the activator. The glue glued itself to the lid. Okay, that's dead. I'm gonna have to open up the other package. We won't add this.